let us make an enjoyable and educative excursion into that veritable Garden of Eden that teems with birds and lots of other biodiversity. Right at the entrance, cormorants might welcome you, or some turtles that bask in the nearby pond. The pretty butterflies that flit among the beautiful carpet of pink flowers might point to you the way to the Sanctuary's Interpretation Center. All the information on the Sanctuary and its rich biodiversity is exhibited here through beautiful photographs and information boards. The seminar hall is well equipped to conduct nature orientation classes for students and other visitors to the bird sanctuary. Step out of the hall and there you are, one with the flying angels of the butterfly garden just behind the interpretation center. The common crow, blue tigers, peacock pansy, grey pansy, common mormon, Danade eggfly, greyhound, commander, common evening brown, and the most spectacular of all, the southern birdwing, the largest butterfly of India. The crotalaria plants there attract innumerable common crows and blue tigers. They congregate on the branches to imbibe certain alkaloids needed for their successful reproduction. From the butterfly garden, it's only a few meters walk to the bird sanctuary. As you walk along the pathway celebrating the songs of an Asian crow or the magpie robin, you suddenly come face to face with so many other life forms. Damselflies dance around like ballerinas. Dragonflies dart like miniature rockets. Sometimes engaging in spectacular aerial salas that is a pleasure to watch. Totally, about 40 species of damselflies and dragonflies have been recorded here. In the canals, you are sure to see backwater fishes like the famous cunning or pearlspot, the pretty little Malabar kili with a silver spot on its back, and if lucky, even the snakehead fish with hundreds of its young ones swimming around. During this stroll, you also get a view of the tapestry that makes this wetland quite a unique one. Floral wealth of great variety, many mangrove species with medicinal properties, reptiles like this Indian monitor lizard, Malabar black turtle, keelback snakes, toads, about 37 species of fishes. The list seems endless. If you are really lucky, you may get a glimpse of the smooth-coated otter, which happens to be the most important of the 17 species of mammals recorded here. They have been known to breed inside holes found at the end of the walkway. Many common birds can also be seen during the swarm. Common myna, white-cheeked barbet, rufous treepie, black-hooded oriole, greater racket-tailed drongo, paradise flycatcher, red-whiskered bulbul, red-vented bulbul, rose-winged parakeet, jungle owlet, spotted owlet, crow pheasant, tailor bird are just some of them. If you are lucky, you might be able to see the nesting of the black-rumped flame-backed woodpecker. Somewhere along the canal, you are sure to find the common kingfisher waiting to pounce on a fish. Its close relative, the white-throated kingfisher, is not very particular about fish diet. It takes insects, small lizards, and even frogs. But the two other species, the pied and the stock-billed kingfishers, can be seen perched on some high branch overlooking the lake. At one point, you are sure to hear the squawking and chattering from treetops. No, they are not the nesting birds, but flying foxes, the largest bats in the world. You could walk right below the trees and have a good look at their roosting colony, consisting of more than 5,000 bats. KTDC has very thoughtfully erected 3 bird-watching towers near the colony of breeding birds. One of them is strictly meant for researchers. From the top, you get a spectacular view of this bird paradise. 11 species of water birds belonging to 5 families have been recorded breeding here. Of these, the darter and the black-headed ibis are globally threatened bird species. The darter chicks are surprisingly white, unlike their parents. What an amusing sight it is to see them begging for food and finally grabbing it right from the parent's throat. One recent IUCN study has revealed that the total world population of the darter is less than 10,000. And here in this Kumarakom bird sanctuary, we have about 650. No wonder this heronry is of international importance. Some of the other breeding birds here are the little cormorant, little egret, large egret, night heron, purple heron, etc. From about March to August, through the months of the southwest monsoon, the heronry turns into a breeding colony of great activity. You can enjoy watching all stages of breeding from the watchtower without causing any disturbance to the breeding birds. At one time, Kumarakom used to have the largest nesting colony of night herons. More than 4,000 nests have been reported from here. By the edge of the small lotus pond near the lakeside stands a beautiful specimen of the mangrove apple tree. It represents a mangrove community that is a very important part of this wetland ecosystem. They grow along the shoreline, offering an excellent breeding place for many fishes, shrimps, mollusks, and other amphibians. Not long ago, Kumarakom had the longest belt of mangroves in Kerala. To see more bird life of the area and to end the day in a most memorable way, nothing is better than taking a boat ride in the evening. As your country boat rolls smoothly across the rippling waters of the Vembanad Lake, as the setting sun paints the landscape in orange and red, you realize that this precious piece of wetland, with all its rich biodiversity, has rightly been declared a Ramsar site. Let us join hands